Alright, so I'll go over all the CV2. Um, every single gun has the same type of setup except for shotguns, specifically those that you have to load with shells, right? Now, when you spawn a gun in, the orange execution thing will be wired up. This will say some dumb thing, undefined event. What you have to do is manually configure it, then you know, press the number according from 1 to 3. This changes depending on what weapon it is. So guns will always be 1, 2, 3. They're the top thing. Now, wiring them up is simple. If the port is wrong, it won't wire up. As you can see, it's like a little error thing, right? You can only wire it to the correct port. The G goes to the gun handle, the P goes to the projectile launcher, and the S goes to the audio player. Then you rinse and repeat. If you mess these two up in the bottom, then the gun messes up. B goes with B and I goes with I. Then you hit edit onto the TARS, like the gun handle. And you have to do the same in here. This will say undefined event. You edit it and you press refill mag. It's at the very top. The same goes to here, but you do update mag. Now, refill mag player, right? Like you get the player and you wire it up to invalid player. That's that. Here, the G goes up here to the get tags, the B goes to the bullets, and the I goes to the magazine. If you mess this stuff up, your gun handle will not work. And on top of that, if there's just one gun without this part wired correctly, then it won't tell you how much magazines or bullets you have left over after each reload, meaning it messes up every other gun. Because I just updated the system, I'm not gonna be bothered trying to fix this bug. Doubt it can be fixed. So just be cautious and make sure everything is wired up correctly. Now, this is for every single gun. Shotguns are the exact same, there's just one different. When you configure the second, you have two options, reload or shotgun reload. Obviously you select the shotgun reload, and it's wired the exact same way. G goes to the gun handle, projectile to projectile, sound the audio player, and then there's only one green little thing. And the same goes for inside the magazine, or the gun handle. You refill mag, then P to equals, and then update mag. The only difference is that if you don't see a bullets thing, then this stays empty, essentially. You only wire up the I to the magazine, or in this case, shells. Doesn't matter the name, it's the same exact function. But always remember, the G has to be wired to this, or else you won't know how much bullets you have. Now, our next thing. This is like your ammo crate. This is your armor plating crate, right? These two will be scattered throughout maps and operations and have a cooldown timer of 10 minutes. So if you grab it on accident, you're kind of messed up. So, example. Out of magazines, right? You grab this, ammo refilled, you reload, 3 mags, 0 bullets. If you reload early without spending much bullets, it'll save that bullet later for later. No, these two backpacks have the same function as these two. The cooldown on these is 10 minutes. The cooldown on these is 7 minutes. So be sparingly with your ammo. Really simple. They have a shield. You can equip it onto your back. People can grab the items from you, or you can just grab it normally and then have them touch the trigger handle. The models may change in the future, who knows. Most likely, they look like ass right now. The important one is the magazine bag. As these guys will be the lifeline for, military, yeah. Either way, that's simple. Guns have different magazine capacities. but you can figure that out on your own. Now, Stimpak is the same as the guns, but there's no reload to it. Also, they've been updated. The range is way farther now. Just make sure that, you know, Stimpaks, they just need the first and the third, right? The fire and the sound. Now, to continue, above maps there will be a red and a blue cube above the armory specifically. The blue one is for setting custom shield to people. Actually, I should probably... I restored the room, so go figure. I don't have my health right now. Let me just... Okay. This one sets the shield to a custom value that you can edit through this. Right. This one, you set a or you can select the player and give them a random stat. Now, armor 0 is absolutely nothing. 1 through 5. 1 is the lightest on shield, but the fastest. 5 is the heaviest on shield, but the slowest. Now, these two are miscellaneous. Top 5 is a custom stat for top 5 members, and the cupcake is specifically for cupcakes. If you're caught using the wrong stat, well, you better start praying or some shit. But yeah, that's essentially all there is to it. The stats save, so as long as you give your troopers and your members the stat from like the get-go, it'll stay saved, and all they have to do is touch this to get their plating. It's pretty simple. There's many maps, so try to do it or try to give them stats when you can. But once you do it, you never have to do it again in that map. This thing's kind of annoying. Anyhow, that's about it. Continue. Bunch of new guns, knives, or just melee in general are really simple. They're from 4 to 6, you know, 4, 5, 6, you configure them, you select the right one. Then C goes to collision detection, E goes to emitter. This C is different, the C goes to that little thing right here, and the I here goes to the green. And then S goes to swing handle. And it's the same for every melee. The way the melee works is that in the weapons chip there is a thing that it sees what this number is, and this number decides what type of melee it is. So 1 is knife, 2 is some SCPs, 3 is fist, 4 is like swords. I actually don't remember, but this 5 is fist. This kind of just decides what type of melee it is and how much damage it does in knockback. Flamethrowers next. This is pretty simple. So flamethrowers from 8 to 10. It looks complicated, but it really isn't. First you set, 8, 9, 10. Then your G goes to your gun handle, and there are 3 L's for the 3 laser pointers. These are essentially the hitboxes. You have an E, which goes to the emitter, another E for the other emitter, and A. The A for this top one goes to the one that has the S label, because that stands for shooting. The A with the R label goes to the reload. Then you've got G for gun handle, you have this I. And as per every gun, you edit this and you configure the refill mag and the update mag. This doesn't have a bullets thing, so you just have to wire the I to the magazine. Then, shoot. Flamethrowers use ammo. Pretty long reload. Okay then. RPGs are next. So, unwire all this. They're from 11 to 13, and they're rather simple. You have 2 explosion emitters, which go to this bottom, aka the actual explosion of the rocket. This collision goes to the collision here. The A is the audio, goes to this. Oh shit. Hold on. Messed it up. So, when you're wiring things up, make sure you don't hit that middle part, or else it's gonna make a custom port. Oh crap. Okay, my bad. The A is the animation controller, goes to here. The S is the audio. The G is the gun handle. The 0 goes to the, eye to eye. Then the animation controller. This little thing with the brackets go to the value here. The gun handle, collision detection volume, it's down here. And then the vector 3, you do it to this thing, not the top. And that's about it. Now when you first spawn the RPG, this thing doesn't spawn attached, so you have to shoot it once. Then you can grab ammo, refill it, reload, and then you have your thing. Pretty fun weapon if you ask me. Anyhow, moving on. Our final thing is grenades, and they're the most simple. They're number 7, and all you do is wire E to E. The end. The way you do grenades of any sort, you pull the pin, as you heard just now. You have to, once you drop it, it's gonna start cooking. Let it cook like a second, then throw it. Blows up. It's 5 seconds from you dropping it till it explodes. And that is about it. The systems are rather simple. If you do them wrong, you mess everyone up, but they are not hard at all. Goodbye.